What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 17 Backtrack Battles. Today is the last episode with this team that my boy Nate gave me, this pledge team of Primarina, Decidueye, Tapu Lele, Mimikyu, Snorlax, and Arcanine. So let's just drop right into it. I'm really feeling the Pokemon mood today. If you don't know, I'm actually going to be competing at Hartford Regionals this weekend, and then Florida the following weekend, and then I'll be competing back in my hometown, New Jersey. Well, I don't live in New Jersey, but Jen is running, who is the TO for New York, New Jersey, is going to be running a mid-season showdown, and I'm coming back for the weekend. So I really do want to get some points, man. I really want to get some points. Post format, I always get my drive back, although I feel like I get the most unlucky. Like, this is the most unlucky part of my season. Usually it's the beginning of the post format. And usually I enjoy the post format a lot. For every season, basically, I've enjoyed the post format a lot. Since I played competitively. 2014 was very fun. I also like 2013, although I wasn't really good at it back then at the time. 2015, I really enjoyed 2015. I think that was kind of my breakout for like locals, like PCs and mid-seasons back then. And then we had 2016, although I didn't like the beginning of 2016, the beginning or mid of it. I really did enjoy the post-16 format. It was a lot of fun. I think it got more diverse as time went on. But 2017 is a bit of an oddball. Yes, there's a lot more that's probably being used, but I feel like the way it's kind of dragging out, I feel like it's not really that different. Like 2016, we had like Wolf Glick win, and his team kind of revolutionized how people played this meta. Like, we saw a lot of different strategies. We saw like Yveltal rise up. There were like a bunch of cool things. But in 2017, it's like, we're kind of still at the same point, to be honest. Like, everything's still viable. There's like a few kind of techs that are kind of being used here and there, but it's like, that's kind of it. I mean, it's still basically the same format we had, and it just feels pretty much the same to me. It doesn't feel like anything's changed. It feels like everything is the exact same, to be completely honest. So I haven't really enjoyed post 2017 as much, but I still want to do well in it, of course. And I hope if you are going to be at Hartford or Florida, feel free to come up and say hi. I always love meeting you people at these events. But yeah, I think, yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say. Also, the fact that I'm going back to the Florida regionals, I haven't been there since the first 2016 regional that they had. And yeah, I went with my boy Sean. It was a really great trip overall. Didn't exactly do well at the regional. Best of one, combined with the fact is I made quite a few mistakes at that regional. Also, the fact that I got kind of unlucky there. Story of my life. But I mean, other than like playing Pokemon itself, it was just a very fun event. Like the trip with my boy Sean, it was a pretty like fun trip overall. Let's find Winghart from the United States. Didn't we play this person like twice? Or maybe it was like once, but we're gonna see a pledge team. Yeah, that house was really nice, and also there was like a chill pool. The fact is the mall was great around there. The fact yeah, and at the regionals, like, getting to see everyone was, like, really nice. Okay, so Winghart has a team of Garchomp, Gyarados, Ninetales, Tapu Koko, the Togedemaru, and Snorlax. Yes, we have seen this team before. Unfortunately, I can't really remember, like, what the sets were. I think it was Air Balloon Togedemaru. I actually think it was Air Balloon Togedemaru because I think it was, like... Well, I don't think it was Sash because of the fact that Ninetales didn't have a... Well, you have a Ninetales on the team, so it would break a Sash anyway. So, I remember Pledges being really good here, and I think Pledges are still good here. I think I'll just leave Pledges because it's very solid against my opponent's team. Arcanine's not too solid in this game, to be completely honest. I kind of like Tapu Lele and Snorlax, to be honest. I might have actually brought Arcanine earlier in the game, but I don't feel like it's necessary in this game. Yeah, I definitely don't think it's necessary in this game because of the fact that, one, Gyarados combined with the fact that Togedemaru, so I can't wall charge it. I could Flare Blitz, but I'm not sure my opponent's going to bring Togedemaru. I don't think Togedemaru is like a necessary Pokemon that you have to bring here, so I don't think you need to bring it. Unless you leave Togedemaru or something. I could see, but like, what would you leave with Togedemaru? It might have been Specs Coco. I think it might have been Specs Coco, actually. Otherwise, what else? Yeah. But I feel like Snorlax is a great defensive pivot unless if my opponent leads like Oh, what if it was Specs Coco? Wouldn't he be able to discharge Lightning Rod? Oh, that's something that could happen. But it's gonna be Coco Ninetales. Okay, that's not too bad. So I think the last time, I don't remember the exact match. I think it was the same lead still, and I'm pretty sure he protected and Aurora Veiled. So I think this time he goes on the offense here. Ooh, I don't remember. Like no matter what, when I'm playing against his lead, the options are protect from Coco, Aurora Veil, protect Icy Wind. It depends on the item of Ninetales, of course, but I feel like just going for it this play isn't too bad. Because the fact that Coco can still outspeed my Snorlax because I don't have the right EV spread. Coco's going to protect. Okay. So Coco's still going to protect here. I mean, unless Ninetales has Icy Wind, Aurora Veil, I don't think will save Coco. But we'll find out here. It's going to be... Okay, it is going to be Aurora Veil. So I still think I get a KO onto the Coco slot no matter what. Well, if Coco decides to stay in. If it decides to switch out, yeah, then it's a bit of a game change. But this is Pledge. It's still very strong. It's coming from Choice Specs Primarina. This should still be a KO in my opinion, or close. I should probably learn my damage calcs, especially since I've been running to Ninetales non-stop. But we're going to go for the Pledge here. Even if Coco switches out, I get a free Pledge off. And basically, this actually kind of works out, to be honest, because I get to Swamp later in the game, so we have one more turn to Swamp than if we had used it the previous turn. So I don't really mind this too much, as Pledge will be able to actually knock out Tapu Koko. Yeah, because of Specs Primarina and Coco's special defense isn't the greatest. The Swamp envelops. So this is actually pretty much the ideal turn. I also waste a turn of Aurora Veil, which is really solid. Even though I didn't prevent Aurora Veil, unless it was Sash, I couldn't prevent it anyway. I don't remember the exact same set. Nice, we don't get frozen. Nice, nice, nice. And basically we can get another free Pledge off here. Let's see what my opponent's going to bring out. Togedemaru potentially. I don't know what my opponent's going to bring out. It's going to be the Snorlax. Okay. Pledge still did a lot to the previous Snorlax, so... But I could also try and knock out the Ninetales, which would be pretty huge, wouldn't it? I still like the idea of just going for the Snorlax slot, even if, because the fact that I want to chip damage on the Snorlax, which is really nice, in case it's a Belly Drum set. I think it might have been Curse set, actually, if I remember correctly from this team, but let's see. Pledge does, oh my lord. Does it really do 50% naturally? That's actually kind of insane, not gonna lie. That is insane. Gonna heal up with its Figy Berry. Blizzard's gonna come out once again. That's gonna be able to knock out my Decidueye. Primarina's definitely gonna be able to hang on here. No freeze, thank you. And let's see if Snorlax is just gonna go for the attack. No, it's gonna go for the belly jump. Perfect, perfect. Absolutely ideal here. This is perfect. I believe after the hail damage, I should be able to knock out the Snorlax with Blizzard. So this is, I mean, with Psychic. I mean, we are talking about a Life Orb Psychic in Terrain. Yeah, that should definitely be able to pick up the knockout on that Snorlax at that range. This is modest max special attack, Lele. I could target down. Okay, let's see. Like, I'm trying to think what could potentially hurt me. I guess there would be two options. One, oh wait, no, Tapu Koko is already fainted, so it can't switch in to prevent to reset the Terrain. So Garchomp's annoying in the back. Garchomp is annoying if it's an SD variant. If it's a Scar variant, it's not really problematic. I think I am just going to go for a Psychic into the Snorlax and just Water Pledge it up. I have no reason not to, even if the Snorlax has Protect, which I think it might have, but I don't see a Protect. We see a Psychic coming out into Snorlax, which oh no. I might have screwed up. I honestly thought that would have picked up the knockout, to be honest. Okay, so Moonblast is going to come out. Oh, wait. Oh, wasn't this the person who froze me? Like, the exact same person? I guess the special attack jab, which is annoying. Oh, Recycle. Okay, that's not too bad. So we're going to see the Recycle here, which... Yeah, that's definitely not bad at all. Well, it could have gone a lot worse. I could have picked up an... I could have lost a Pokemon there. So now I have the chance to double up the Snorlax, potentially. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not really worried about Ninetales, especially since it most likely won't be able to set up Aurora Veil for the later of the game. So yeah, I'm just going to double up the Snorlax. Even if, like, let's say if my opponent goes for Protect with Snorlax here, I mean, I believe, no, this is the last turn of Swamp. Dang, okay. But Tapu Lele should still be able to pick up a knockout on the Snorlax. As Ninetales is going to withdraw, probably going to try to set up Aurora Veil later in the game. Or just trying to avoid the Water Pledge here. I am going to see the Gyarados here coming out. So Water Pledge Yeah, Water Pledge is fine here, as I get Psychic and Water Pledge into the Snorlax, and that'll definitely be able to pick up the knockout. Yeah, I hope Water Pledge picks up the knockout to Specs. Even if we're at -1 special attack, they should still be able to pick up the knockout. Yes, so crit, I don't think that really matters. I actually could have Aurora Veil. Nah, I don't think it would. I honestly don't think it would. So Swamp is going to disappear from my opponent's team, so does the Aurora Veil. Yet, I honestly don't see a way that Gyarados can win. Although there is always a way my opponent can win. Actually, no, there is a way. Like, if we go straight for the Z move, I feel like if you Dragon Dance here, that's a choke. I definitely feel like that's a choke. I am going to go for a Psychic here, and I'm going to switch out my Primarina, go out into my Snorlax here. Because the fact Water Pledge can't even knock out Ninetales anyway, I think I have to go on the fact my opponent doesn't go for Z move Gyarados straight away and tries to set up a Dragon Dance plus a Aurora Veil combination. I feel like I'm in trouble actually in this endgame. This endgame's not looking good. So I get to bring out my Snorlax here, but let's see what my opponent brings out. Ninetales is going to protect actually, so I wonder... Actually, Z-move here wouldn't be too bad for me now. Okay, so my opponent is going to go straight for the Z-move, which is not bad because I get to save it for my Snorlax, but... This is still not looking too good. This is still not looking too good because he can still Dragon Dance. If he has Taunt or something, that could be problematic. We saw Protect, Blizzard, oh yeah, Moonblast, and Aurora Veil. Okay. So I could switch out my Tapu Lele there, but I didn't want Snorlax taking all that unnecessary damage if it really didn't have to. And this should be the last turn of Hail. No, this Hail was reset. I get Primarina in. And I should be able to... He's probably just going to Dragon Dance and Blizzard. He doesn't have Aurora Veil up, which is good. I'm going to go for the Dazzling Gleam here for Chip and return into the Ninetales. Although he could Blizzard Dragon Dance, I guess. Although I'm not sure, Blizzard will be able to knock out Primarina. Maybe you go for Moonblast here, but I think Return would be able to knock out the Ninetales otherwise. So, Ninetales is going to go for a double? Huh. And a Waterfall into the Primarina. Okay, I get it now. So my opponent went for that play because of the fact that if it works out for my opponent... Well, you could have just set up Aurora Veil. It was a guaranteed, but I guess he wanted to save Ninetales on the field. Because the fact that I did target into the Ninetales slot, so you would have been able to knock out Primarina. If you got that double protect, or maybe my opponent forgot protected last turn. But if you get that double protect off, it really works in your favor. And there's no reason to ever belly drum up here. I will go for a return into the Gyarados slot because return should still be able to do a massive amount of damage. Actually maybe belly drum was the correct play, but at least it gives me, like, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to live 3 waterfalls with my berry, and plus I don't want to get flinched. Like, flinch is the worst potential thing that could happen here. And that hail damage is really adding up to that Gyarados. Yeah, waterfall's not going to KO me thanks to the Z move being wasted earlier in the game. And how many turns of hail are left? Okay, 2. So yeah, I'm just going to return here. Return is a very safe play here. And yeah, just gonna go for the waterfall. I could have protected there, to be honest, but there's really no point. And yeah, Snorlax actually eats up the waterfall immensely. So unless you crit flinch me or just flinch me in general, I would be bad for this position. But Return's able to knock out the Gyarados thanks to crit. I don't know if the crit matter. It probably did, but I'm pretty sure the hail damage would have finished it off anyway if we got like the same roll we did in the last turn. So we do end up picking up the win. It was kind of scary though. I do like my opponent going for the Hydro Vortex, but luckily I knew even if he went for the Hydro Vortex, I would be able to get to, like, if you go for the Hydro Vortex into Lele, you don't have anything for my Snorlax anymore, unless he had like a taunt, but I don't think he would be a taunt set on his Gyarados. And if he went for like a Dragon Dance, Ninetales couldn't do anything other than protect, I guess, to stall out my Lele, because of the fact that if you get a Aurora Veil up, you're still going to die. Ninetales is still going to die to the Psychic. And yeah. As we find Luke from the United States of New York, 1648, as our next opponent. And yes, I don't think Gyarados could 1v1 Lele, Primarina plus Snorlax, even with Aurora Veil up. So we got Luke here with the team of Tapu Lele, the Garchomp, Drifblim, Kartana, Arcanine, and Gigalith. Deja vu, did we run into this guy for the 3rd time? It might have been for the 3rd time, okay. So this is definitely an interesting, because the mind games are real. This is the third time. I think we beat Luke twice. So he's definitely looking for some adjustments here, and I can definitely see them. If I remember correctly, Lele was Scarf, so if Kartana was a Z move, I think it was all out pummeling. Yeah, so I just need to get the pledge up, and I will start sweeping him. I'm going to go the same for Pokemon, because he's always brought Gigalith. Yeah, he's always brought Gigalith here, so I wonder if he's gonna adjust this time, but if I predicted him not to bring Gigalith, I guess I could have went to Mimikyu Lax mode. That might have been fine. But I can see Kartana as the lead here, which is why I don't want to do that. So let's see what my opponent is going to lead here. This is the third time we're battling Luke, so let's see. The Decidueye plus Primarina will be out on the field against my opponent's Tapu Lele Drifblim mode. So oh, okay, so my opponent has finally found an answer, it looks like. The reason why I say that is because of the fact that Shadow Ball plus Psychic will be able to knock out my Decidueye, and then that means I can't get Pledge up. So, definitely a bit tricky here. Definitely tricky. I don't have Switch in either. Shoot. I should have just let Mimikyu. Mimikyu Snorlax. Okay. Because I forgot the Lele was Scarf, so I forgot Drifblim Lele was a potential lead here. Do I have anything that could do well? I forgot if it was Modest Scarf Lele. Actually, I don't remember what kind of Lele it is. I think I'm gonna go for the Pledge attempt, because I actually don't remember if this was Timid Scarf or Modest Scarf. I feel like Modest Scarf would make sense on this team, and it has to be Timid in order to outspeed me. So Decidueye will survive. Oh, it was Timid Scarf. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate, but there's nothing I could really do there. I think I just lose off the bat because of the fact he's the Scarf Lele on the Drifblim team, which we don't really see. Yeah, that does quite a bit of damage. Gonna bring out my Tapu Lele here, I guess. And we're playing 50-50s because he double targets something, I feel like. Yeah, I don't have the Pledge mode up either, which I think screws me over too. Yeah, like I'm trying to figure out how I can win this game, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. So I think I got too predictable and forgot the fact he was Timid Scarf Lele. I thought he was Modest Scarf, but I guess it was... How did I find out it was Scarf again? Oh yeah, I think I found out he was Scarf because of the fact, I think I figured out the fact he was Scarf because I did lead Decidueye and he revealed Scarf. So yeah, he anticipated Protect, but Primarina should be able to survive anyway. Get the Water Pledge off. That will be able to knock out Tapu Lele. But man... Should have let Snorlax plus Mimikyu. If I let Snorlax plus Mimikyu, I feel like, wow, my position was so good there. Of course, Kartana was a problem, and I'm pretty sure Gigalith was in the back as well. I am still trying to find an answer. Maybe I can Psychic the Kartana and hope he goes for a Leaf Blade into my Primarina, but I'm pretty sure you double up the Lele here. If you're my opponent, you just go for a Leaf Blade plus Shadow Ball. I don't think this Tapu Lele will be able to survive since it only has max HP, so let us see. I'm kind of like cursing at myself in the inside right now because of the fact that I knew my opponent was probably going to lead something to prepare for the pledges. But I just insisted that it was the best mode. Shadow Ball into that slot. Smart Strike. Oh, Smart Strike. Okay. This shouldn't KO because of the Intimidate and max HP. Yeah. So I'm at least going to bring it to 2v2. And I'll figure out what kind of item he's holding on his back Pokemon. Yeah, because it wasn't Sash Kartana. It was a Fighting Z move, I believe. It was a Grassium Z. I'm pretty sure it was Fighting him. Special Defense Drop is annoying on the Arcanine. Let's see. It's Gigalith. Okay. So maybe we actually do have a chance. We actually do have a chance. Oh, wait. We actually... Oh, hell we have a chance. Yeah, we do. Actually, I still don't know about that. Okay. How much does ban... Okay, I'm trying to think. Bandit Close Combat should be able to knock out the Gigalith. I mean, the Flare Blitz did a lot, so I'm pretty sure Bandit would be able to KO. Like, I'm thinking, if I Protect Wall Charge into the Drifblim, like, I'll pick up the knockout, yet I don't think I can knock out the Gigalith in one hit with Primarina, because Tapu Lele is going to faint to 2 Sand Turns anyway. So I'm just going to protect Tapu Lele here and figure out what he's going to go for. I'm pretty sure it's a Shadow Ball and a Rock Slide. Yeah, so I do call that correctly, which is good, as I do get the close combat off, and it will fire off into the Gigalith. Oh, no, I should have went for the wall charge. Should have went for the wall charge. It's Earthquake, actually, okay. Yeah. No, I needed that close combat to KO. Because I remember, like, Flare Blitz doing, like, 40%. I'm like, okay, if Flare Blitz does, like, 30 to 40%, maybe close combat can KO. Wait. Use Life Orb. Does that change anything though? I think I still lose. I think I would need. I think. Okay. Tapu Lele goes down to Sand anyway. Yeah, I don't think I can win. Maybe if I crit or freeze? Well, I do have Ice Beam. Specs Ice Beam does more than Scald. Psychic might be able to knock out Drift. It depends on what kind of Drifblim this is. It looks offensive to me, but still, let's see. You Shadow Ball my... I think Lele does more. Yeah, you're talking my Lele. Primarina, it comes down to you. Can you Ice Beam either KO him or put him into range of where the sand goes, or freeze him? All work. Oh. I think that's like 1 or 2 HP. No. Shoot, I should have wall charged that one turn. If I knew it was a Life Orb, then I wasn't as worried, to be honest, because of the fact he... I wonder if Scald actually did knock out Gigalith after a Life Orb chip damage, because if it did, I'm so dumb there. But I don't think I ever saw the Gigalith move, so I don't think we've ever revealed the item. Yeah, and that's gonna be good game. Ah, no. Okay, but yeah, my opponent did kind of bring what I expected. The Kartana, Gigalith, and Lele. I just wasn't sure if he would bring the Drifblim this time, but obviously bringing the Drifblim here was a good call. Timid Scarf Lele plus the Drifblim was able to outspeed my Decidueye, pick up the knockout. But man, we were so close. We were absolutely so close. Maybe if I protected Wall Charge there, but the fact is, Gigalith can protect the following turn, so Lele goes down to Sand anyway. And then it's Primarina versus the Gigalith, and I have to go for a Scald, and I have to hope it KOs. But with the Sandstorm special defense boost, I just wasn't sure if it would pick up the knockout. Man, I should have double checked. I bet that was max HP, max attack too, because that kind of makes sense for a Life Orb variant. So, man, disappointed, but still a fun battle nonetheless. I'm surprised we even came back that far, to be completely honest. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, I either had to risk that roll, or like, here's what I'm expecting. If I close combat, because I think Gigalith's not going to protect there, because I don't think it really has a reason to protect there, and I knock out the Gigalith, it's Drifblim versus Tapu Lele, Arcanine, and Primarina. So what I have to do is protect with Lele, close combat, knock out the Gigalith if it does knock it out. Then I have to switch out Arcanine, go back into Primarina. He knocks out my Lele, unless I go for a double, which I probably would in that case. And if I get it, I think I just win because I get to attack the Drifblim twice. But if I don't, it comes down to Arcanine combined with Primarina, and I get a Wall Charge or Ice Beam off. Although I still think we would have ended up in the same situation if we target down the Arcanine. So, yeah, could have been a bunch of different ways that game could have ended. But we got our third opponent. I don't remember the rating, actually. Metagross, Tapu Fini, Pelipper, Golduck, 3 water types, Kartana, and Persian. So this is definitely an interesting team. I do like Decidueye here. Decidueye is actually very solid. As well as Primarina, actually. Like Decidueye, Primarina, Tapu Lele, and Bandit Arcanine, I guess. Yeah. Like, even if I don't really like Arcanine here, I mean, the Wall Charge is good for a bunch of factors. Close combat, Flare Blitz, even in the rain. I mean, since it's Bandit, it'll be able to do a bunch of damage, so no matter what. I still like these 4 Pokemon. Like, I could have went Mimikyu Lax potentially, yet Metagross is pretty good against that since I don't have the high horsepower. But then again, I don't think it's weakness policy because like with this team, it doesn't look like weakness policy. Who knows here? I'm definitely expecting a Persian lead, maybe Persian Kartana. If it's Persian Kartana, I'm going for HP Fire turn 1. I'd say do it. I'm going for HP Fire Moonblast, and my opponent does lead like Persian Kartana. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that because I don't see a reason not to. Let's see what my opponent does lead though. I also don't know if Pledge actually knocks out Persian in one shot. It's going to be close. Most Persians invest in special defense. So I'm not exactly sure if it would, but if it does, that would be really crucial here. As we do lead Decidueye Primarina, Metagross Persian's going to lead. Okay, this is interesting. So I can get the Pledge up very relatively safely, I feel like. You could just fake out here and go for an attack here, but I don't know if double target my Decidueye. I will pick up the knockout, Meteor Mash plus Bullet Punch. Maybe if you're banded, I guess. But I think I'm going to go for it. One, if you go for fake out. Oh, wait. I forgot that Grass Pledge does not work as a single. I learned this earlier too. Like if. Oh, but my opponent doesn't go for fake out. Okay. I forgot that you can't just use single Grass Pledge if you're going for both of these attacks. So I do get the Pledge off, and it will be able to knock out Persian actually, so that's great. So Persian goes down, which is fantastic, turn 1. And the speed control is on the side of moi, as Zen Headbutt is going to go off into the Decidueye, not Meteor Mash. And, okay, let me see. That did about 100, a little bit over 100, it's like 111? No, 110. No, 109, so Bullet Punch would have been close. Kartana's gonna come out. I have very free switch into Arcanine and a Grass Pledge. I could also just say Decidueye, which is what I'm thinking here. Like, I think that Arcanine's a very safe call, and I get a free Water Pledge off into the Metagross for chip damage. I'm not sure Bandit Flare, because I want to put Metagross in range of Bandit Flare Blitz after Rain. So I'm going to go out on an Arcanine here, which is going to be able to eat a Bullet Punch or potential Leaf Blade that's coming its way. Also, the fact I say Decidueye for HP Fire later in the game. As I'm faster than Kartana. Oh yeah, because of the pledges, right. That Water Pledge, oh my lord, that was a crit. That was a crit. As Leaf Blade is going to come out, target down the Primarina, which is not going to be able to pick up the knockout because of the Intimidate. Yep. And then what comes out is Pelipper. I go for a Wall Charge plus... Oh, it's Tapu Fini, okay. I still Wall Charge here because Tapu Fini is probably the biggest threat to my team. Because of the fact... unless it's Scarf Kartana, that's something that's crossing my mind here. Actually, if it's Scarf Kartana, it should have outsped Primarina, right? I'm trying to think. Scarf Kartana hits a certain speed stat. Well, it's 177... divided by 4 and then a 1.5 boost. You know what, we're just going for Water Pledge plus Wall Charge into Fini anyway, because I doubt Fini protects. Yeah, Kartana's going to protect here, and I always have Decidueye to revenge KO to Kartana. Now I know it's not Scarf anyway. So Wall Charge is going to come out into the top of Fini. That doesn't pick up the knockout. If I remember, didn't we face this person and it was like a leftovers Fini? So this might make my job a lot easier. Water Pledge is going to come out into the Fini. And that does pick up the knockout, so Fini's going to go down, and now I just win with Decidueye. Like, Decidueye actually wins, there's nothing my opponent can do. And I'm just going to sack both of these Pokemon, because no matter what, I never risk my Decidueye here. And I go for a Water Pledge plus Wall Charge, which will be able to finish this game off. But my opponent's going to forfeit. Well, I'm not sure if Water Pledge would have been able to pick up the knockout. It might have combined with the Wall Charge chip damage, but we do end up getting the win there. So we ended up getting 3 wins in No, we didn't get 3 wins. We did 3 battles today. We went... Was it 2-1? I can't actually remember the first battle because my mind's kind of a bit cloudy today. But thank you all for tuning in for today's episode. If you did like it, please leave a like down below. It shows your support. If you are going to be at Hartford or Florida Reaches once again, feel free to reach out to me, like at the event, because I do love meeting everyone. Like, everyone's been so nice to me whenever I attend events, so I do love it. And also, you can check out the rest of the stuff down below. The side series on the channel, the social medias that I have, like, again, I'm kind of blanking out today, as well as some other stuff. Feel free to leave a comment down below. I love hearing feedback from you people, and also the fact I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you around in another video.